Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the latest and greatest episode of the Dialogue Tree Podcast. My name is Ryan Smith, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host who is choking to death on a literal drink, Jordan Sims.
I ordered an unsweet tea from Sonic, and apparently their strawberry flavoring at Sonic is literally smashed strawberries. So one of those surprised me and got in my throat.
Really? I'm surprised.
But I'm okay now. I didn't die, so you know.
You can't die until after you edit.
You're right.
And then I can find the new co-host or learn how to edit or something, but we got to get this podcast out tomorrow.
Fair enough.
We ain't got a whole lot of time.
I understand.
You can choke on it after you edit. You doing anything else besides almost dying from a strawberry?
No, nothing really of note this week. Like, really nothing I can even think of, honestly. You?
Nothing. I mean, no one's doing anything of note, really. I've been playing games, as always. I've put some more time into Doom. I don't know how long. I don't think the game's that long, so I'm still probably less than halfway through, though. But I've been playing a lot of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Still suck at that game, although I am getting better. I think I'm getting much better learning how to grind into like kick flips. Kick flips I'm getting really good at like going from a grind to a kick flip, back to a grind, and then doing actually a trick in the air. So that I'm actually learning how to do combos that can give me more than like 1,000 points. So that's nice. Still having a hard time getting up to like 150k. That can be brutal. Not brutal. Brutal's the wrong word. Challenging, and can take me 30 minutes or an hour on a stage to get easily. I've been seeing people on Twitch and stuff getting hundreds of thousands, and I think like millions of points, which is insane. People have been getting millions of points in one combo, so that blows my mind away.
That's a long combo, if I remember right from the older games. That's a ton of different tricks.
It's like a minute straight of a combo,
yeah.
And there's a lot of grinding, so you have to make sure you don't fall off the grind in the middle of the trick, which will just completely end the trick.
Yeah, it'll throw it away. I know you got this little meter you got to keep in the middle.
Yeah, there's a bar that you have to keep in the middle with the control sticks. I like that you can wall jump. Like if you're coming to the end of the rail, if there's a wall at the end, you can jump like ollie off the rail, jump off the wall, and then grind again and continue, because that counts as your the wall jump counts as a trick, so that continued your combo.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
It's nice to be able to do some tricks that you can't currently do in real life.
Oh yeah, man! I can do the 900. I accidentally did a 900 when I was trying to do it earlier. I couldn't get it, and then I accidentally did it, so that was funny and fun. Getting better at the more advanced tricks. I did create a skater, but I kind of just did it because I wanted to see the there's a lot of like Vans and Element, like all the skateboarding brands and stuff are pretty much represented in the game.
Nice, that's cool.
And that's kind of like my favorite attire anyway. So it's almost like I probably need new clothes. So I think maybe I'm like
you're shopping.
I'm
shopping through Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Exactly.
I could see that. I could see that being like a really weird YouTube video somebody does or whatever. I chose my outfits of the week using Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
That'd be pretty epic.
That'd be probably a long title, but they could workshop it.
I don't know how well that would work with the Google SEO overlords.
That's true. Who knows?
I am enjoying it a lot though. The music is still amazing. There's actually some modern day tracks in there. I've heard more of those now that are really, really good. I don't really like Machine Gun Kelly, but there's like a Machine Gun Kelly and a song in there that I like. So that's like 2 songs of his that I've heard that I like, and of course all the old classic stuff from the originals.
It's one of those that the nostalgia really hit me for it, and I'm still debating on picking it up. I probably will in the future.
I think it's totally worth it, especially if you have an Epic coupon. They give out Epic coupons like they give out candy in Animal Crossing. It's like $10. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were giving away $10, a $10 coupon for something. The way their coupons work, I think it's pretty much always, if it's $15 or less, it's $10 off. So they gave away one of those recently if you downloaded Rocket League. No, you don't have to download it. You have to add it to your...
Yep, you just got to add it to your library.
Add it to your library. I've been playing a little bit of Rocket League. but not a whole lot. I probably will continue to play that in the future, though.
Yeah, Epic is doing really well. I saw a funny post that I'm not gonna go into or read or anything. I think it was on like r/gaming or whatever.
Oh man, you probably shouldn't read anything.
No,
I'm just playing.
And
r/gaming is kind of a little notorious, but I don't care. If you want to read it, you can.
Let me see if I can find it actually. Cause
buttholes are.
No,
you're gonna have to help me. I have nothing.
It was a post titled "Fuck You."
Whoa!
Epic Games.
Christian podcast.
Sorry,
this is a Christian Discord server.
Fudge you, Epic Games. I'll have to censor what they say then, because they get really colorful, and it definitely seemed like one of those things where it just kind of came out the blue.
Oh no! Is this? Oh gosh!
It wasn't bad or anything. It was just
it wasn't bad. You said you had to censor it.
Well, if we're a Christian podcast now, I got to censor what I say.
We're a Christian podcast. So we're gonna have to delete a few episodes.
I mean, luckily they don't exist.
We're not a Christian. We're a Christian Minecraft Discord server.
Ain't that true? You know what? I've scrolled probably like through 10 posts.
Yeah,
now,
screw it.
And I am not finding it. So I guess it's maybe it was on a different.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so you can get Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for $30, I think, which is with the coupon, which is kind of amazing. That game is worth each and every penny. The graphics are still have no qualms with the graphics, no problems or real frustrations at all, other than I kind of suck. But I didn't really expect. I wasn't really good when I was a kid, so I didn't expect me to be any better now.
Okay, so I found it because I was kind of determined. So this has no upvotes.
Okay.
No downvotes. Posted 8 hours ago.
How will you wait? I just want to ask, how do you even discover a post with zero? You say zero upvotes.
Mm-hmm.
How do you? No, Jordan. Are you actually going into the subreddits?
Sometimes.
Are you a Redditor?
No, the way I do my timeline on Reddit is I sort by new.
Oh my god!
And I guess I just happened to.
I don't know how I have it, but I only ever see like high upvote stuff. So
you probably have it on like high.
Yeah, I don't want to see every day. Holy mother of! I can't imagine seeing every single post of every single subreddit I follow.
Yeah, it's insane.
Why?
I don't know.
Most of it's garbage.
It's just how I used it today. I just stumbled upon this. So I wanted to share it with the people and laugh at it.
This is the results, okay?
Because this is laughable. The title is "Fuck You, Epic Games." Go to hell. First off, the Epic Game Launcher's the bare minimum for a launcher compared to, like Steam, Uplay, and Origin's Epic Launcher has little to no content. It doesn't tell you anything about the games you have. Secondly, moved your games to a different hard drive. Fuck you. Now you have to reinstall it. I know there is a fix for this, but no other launcher has given me this issue before. No, I'm not adding in these grammatical errors. I'm just reading it as is. Thirdly, literally a dying business, and the only people who actually...
Wait, who's a dying business?
They're talking about Epic Games.
Epic Games, the owners of Fortnite.
Yes. Thirdly, literally a dying business, and the only people who actually use Epic Games are for free games. Literally no other reason to get Epic Games other than free games and Fortnite, I guess. Speaking of Fortnite, I'm so disappointed because I loved Fortnite, and I still do. But it has so many issues with...
How long is this post?
A couple more sentences.
Oh, gosh.
With definitely never getting fixed, and it also has a pretty toxic community. To add insult to injury, the only way to play Rocket League is on Epic. It got delisted off of Steam, which is so effing annoying.
Wait, he said effing?
No, I did that.
Okay, you're starting to self-censor here?
A little bit, because it's so edgelord, anal cavity leakage.
It's not that bad for r/gaming, but I expected more. I also expected myself to mute my phone.
And I've heard tons of complaints from other people, like how their save files just disappear sometimes. Finally, when I go into Task Manager, it says Epic Games Launcher is taking like 1.5 megabytes, but in the Downloads tab, it says it's downloading 200 kilobytes per second, ? In conclusion, I still have a bit of faith in Epic Games, but all that faith is nearly gone. Fuck you, Epic.
That was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, honestly, some of those, he has some points. I think that I don't think any of those are big scary points. I don't think I'd ever go on Reddit. First of all, I posted like 2 Reddit posts ever in my entire life. One of them was to get the Rocket League Platinum, so that's kind of funny. But so the Epic launcher is not my favorite. Steam is by far my favorite. I think that Epic might be better than like almost every other, besides maybe GOG. I like it better than Origin. I like it better than Uplay, but just because it works and it doesn't, my password doesn't get stolen every other week.
True. I have no qualms with Epic launcher.
I mean, the free games are great, and Epic's not going to die anytime soon. No one forced them to give away free games. Like, they still have one of the top 3 biggest games in the world. I think that's a little silly.
What has happened with this is I'm sure little Timmy or whatever his name is lost some Fortnite matches and was like, I'm going to go on r/gaming, type my complaints, get a ton of fake internet points and become really famous for today. And it's like, no, the top comment of that post is, feel better now?
That's the best possible. And then you look up and it says Tim Sweeney. That's funny, but man, I can't imagine looking through all my especially on r/gaming. But one last thing I guess I want to say, I watched some of these. I wish I could remember the thing. It's not Meatball Studios. It's MBS. They do like 3D renders of fictional characters and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've watched some of those.
And they did a like size comparison for a lot of stuff in anime games, etc. and so on. I don't know. It's really cool because you got to see like Nautilus from League of Legends compared to Gyarados from Pokemon, etc.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was really cool. I'd recommend if you're interested in stuff like that. It's gets kind of crazy, especially in the ship, like spaceship category. At the end when it gets to like the Halo rings and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
It's really cool. But I guess we could talk about. I played a little bit of the Animal Crossing event. What about you?
I forgot it was a thing until you mentioned it right now.
Oh my gosh, this kid!
Halloween event, right? Is it good?
What?
Halloween event. Is it good?
It hasn't really been a whole lot so far. I need to look up exactly what to do. So far the only things I've found, and this, I guess this kind of ties in with the simulation. We're doing like sim games. When I say sim, I think of kind of like stuff you do in life but you're doing it in a video game in a, of course, more simplified manner.
Yeah, not like Farming Simulator or Trucking Simulator 2020 or whatever.
No, those count.
Oh, okay.
Why wouldn't those count?
I guess people do. I guess people do those things in real life.
Yeah, those are people's jobs. But I would definitely consider Animal Crossing one of these games. You pick, you go about your life, make money, pay off loans, etc., and so on. But as far as the Halloween event so far goes, and it's only been up for a few days now, like 5 days, 6 days. But it went live on the first day of Halloween. So far there has been like one piece of furniture a day in Nook's Cranny that I'm able to buy, and I don't think I have the biggest Nook's Cranny. I don't know how I don't have a bigger, more elaborate island. I put almost 100 hours into the game. I guess I don't care enough. I just kind of wander around and talk to villagers and I don't even have that many bells. I think I have less than 1 million bells. That's how little I care. Just kind of chilling with the game. So I got like an arch, spooky arch, and a big pumpkin table. You can Leaf, the sloth guy who sells. Oh
yeah.
He sells plants in the town square. He sells pumpkins.
Oh, okay, cool. You can turn them into jack-o'-lanterns, I bet.
I don't know. I'm sure that will be a DIY recipe. You have to plant the pumpkins.
Okay, that's cool.
So it's kind of like a little more Harvest Moony. Normally you can only plant a few things like trees and flowers.
Yeah, I like that. I could do a pumpkin patch.
And
amazing.
Yeah, it might be kind of cool to do like a pumpkin maze or something. Yeah. But pumpkin maze, that's not a thing.
Like a
like
cornfield maze.
Yeah, or a corn hero. Yeah, and then put pumpkins in it and stuff. That's what I was trying to say. And you can buy 1 candy a day at Nook's Cranny. I don't know what you do with it, but you can buy it.
Oh, okay. Is it like 10 bells, 100 bells?
I don't remember.
Okay,
it's not going to burn a hole in your pocket if you played the game for
fair enough
any length of time.
You're gonna start giving it out like crack.
I guess you could give it to your villagers. I don't know. I need to do more digging into it.
Maybe they'll start trick or treating or something on Halloween. That'd be cool. I do hate that I missed the fireworks they did for the summer. Apparently there was fireworks.
Yeah, I didn't
jump back in to watch them, and I was like, dang.
I know they've also added like new creatures and stuff to collect for the fall and stuff. So that's always interesting. Dude, I've been having a tough time, and I don't think I've played the game for like 2 months. I was kind of hoping a couple of my villagers would be gone, but of course, I think you have to talk to them to make them go away. But oh yeah, finding new fossils. I guess I'm close to having the museum complete. So every fossil I find, Blyther's just like, yep, I've already got it.
Oh dang. Yeah, that is something that I think it'd be really cool for me to flesh out. I like that the aquarium's in there.
Yeah. That's
like
a big
that.
feature. I love the aquarium.
I really like the museum more than I thought I would.
I think that's my favorite part is the museum.
There was a tour guide, I forget where, but somewhere in the U.S. or the world, who knows. And apparently,
It was important as part of the U.S.
Probably. And apparently, with everything going on in the world, they can't give tours, but they have designed they're giving the same tours they'd give in real life in Animal Crossing to people. So they're letting people join their island, and they're giving them tours like
They already got all the stuff? No, they definitely don't, obviously. They haven't released all the stuff.
Yeah, they have a lot of it, though. Yeah. And so they're in a Discord call, and they're giving people tours of,
like actual museums, right? I think I heard about this.
Yeah. And I was like, this is really cool. I was like, good.
Yeah. That is really cool. I still like the game. I think I'm probably going to play it a little bit every day, at least through October or until I get bored. It's funny because over the past month or two, instead of playing Animal Crossing, I picked up playing Stardew Valley a lot. And I put about 20 or 30 hours into that game. I think I'm 1 year in. And I'm still super enjoying that, but I just got kind of bored. Not bored, burnt out would be better. Because I was playing it basically every day, so.
I need to hop back into that game. I think the longest save I have on any device is, I think, maybe to winter of year one.
Wow. Okay, I thought you were more into it.
I am, I guess. Just not.
I am, I swear. I've never.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess I just kind of fall out of it, or I play.
I've done that.
Something else.
I've done that, especially on Stardew Valley.
Or whatever. Like, I have it on Switch, and I think I played maybe a couple months worth of, like, in-game time on my Switch, and then put primarily all the rest of the time on my PC and stuff. But it's definitely one of those things where I don't know why
I just assumed that you put a ton of time into it.
I don't know. Now, Minecraft, I've put just
Minecraft is not a life sim, Jordan.
I know it's not. It's not on the list.
Sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I know I need to get to. Maybe I did put a longer.
Do you like simulation games?
Yes. I've put a disgusting amount of time into Sims 3 back when I.
Sims.
Back when I played.
I forgot you were a Sims guy.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the collector's edition of Sims 3 for some weird reason.
Have you played any Sims 4?
I haven't played any of that one.
Wow. You got to get the.
There's tons.
Isn't there a new pack?
Probably.
What was it? It was something that they announced at the EA event during quote unquote E3.
Oh, I can't remember what it was.
Something.
But they have like a
Star Wars. There's a Star Wars pack or something.
I wouldn't have guessed that. But yeah, they have like college and pets and Supernatural and.
Supernatural?
Yeah, like
the show?
No, like vampires and werewolves.
So it's like a Halloween thing?
No, it's like you can just add it to your game, and I guess there's vampires and werewolves.
Why would you play that anytime except during Halloween? Unrealistic.
It's for those role.
Vampires only come out during Halloween.
Fine, it's for those role players.
But then it's not a simulation game anymore.
It is for them. They get stimulant and simulation from it. Maybe I just fell out of playing Sims. Like, I still enjoy simulation games, but just
you're making me look like an idiot right now.
No, man. No, you're just a better gamer than me.
Oh yeah. So why can't I remember what I was gonna say?
Our neighbors wanted to see.
Is that the Babadook?
All that.
please don't let me the Babadook. Why? I guess we could talk about why we like simulation games, because some people just think they're boring.
That is true, and some people love them. I guess speaking to the people that dislike them, I know a lot of people. I don't know. I guess like sometimes I hear parents say this and such. You know, why would you want to do this in a video game when you could just go outside and do it? And it's like, I can't.
I've never heard a parent say that, but I've never talked to any parents that weren't like my friend's parents. So,
Well, yeah, like that's what I mean when I say that. You know, why would you do this?
I'll be like, why are you talking to me about video games, weirdo? What are you, 50?
It was definitely a strange conversation. They're like, why are you doing this?
So you play Fortnite?
It's like
I hear you do a podcast. What how many victory royales you got?
It's like, is that
one, and then you shoot them.
is that
then you do the deep dab.
is that on the table right now? Is that how we rate success? How many victory royales you have? Because I wouldn't be successful at all.
I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, yeah. Simulation games. I don't know. There's something. I'd put them in the category of special. Like if they're made well, they're special.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Any genre or category can be amazing special. That doesn't mean anything.
I know.
That's not a category. That's a review.
That's true. That's true. That's not a tag on Steam. Can I sort by special, please? What? No.
You've been banned from Steam.
Oh, well, fair enough. I understand Steam. I get that. I don't know. There's something cool about just being able to do stuff that I wouldn't normally do in real life in a video game. Like, I wouldn't go be a farmer.
No, hell no.
But
I've done a very minor work with around that, but no, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
it's hard work. It probably doesn't pay well, but I think what it can be is fulfilling, and that is why I think people play these games. Of course, these games can, while they are, you're doing something that, at least normally, is kind of a real life equivalent. It still has a semi-wide swath. Like I would consider Madden a type of simulation game. You're playing a sport, right? Like you do in real life. But it's fulfilling to go out there and do a quote unquote hard day's work. Feed the animals, pet the dog, kiss your wife, go outside and tend the fields, and then go and do the things that we'd actually do on a daily basis before COVID. Go shopping or, there might be a few miners out there, but, go mining. And then, of course, in Stardew Valley's case,
I really enjoyed that when I first got into Stardew Valley. I
mining.
I completely neglected my farm and just went full on mining mode.
Yeah. And of course, in Stardew Valley's case, there are things like monsters that don't exist in real life. And then you can, of course, fishing. I love the fishing in Stardew Valley. And I think that sense of accomplishment pushes people a long way in these games.
It is nice. I know a few people in MMOs and stuff. They're like, oh, I don't do any of the world bosses or raids or whatever. And they're just like, I just stand here and fish. Like that's
what?
Like
surely there's a fishing game that's much better at fishing.
Well, probably, but I think they just want to be able to fish in this particular environment, and it's not like a wide array of people. It's not like
people like this.
I know like one or two. Sometimes they'll load up I mean, we don't game together often, if at all, anymore. So. But yeah, sometimes you just want to. Sometimes you're like, yeah, I just load up the old MMO and go to the fishing spot and just fish. And they're like, it's peaceful, and I'm like, okay.
You turn around and there's orcs just.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of get that. There was a lobby area in a game that I used to play that's dead now that I would roll up to and fish sometimes when I was doing other stuff like cleaning or podcasting or something.
Fishing is kind of a mainstay in RPGs.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Final Fantasy 15, you can fish. Of course, Stardew Valley it's a simulation, but it's also kind of an RPG. You can fish in that. You can fish in Yakuza, etc., and so on. Pokemon, of course, which I never thought about that's another RPG that has fishing in it.
I will say, out of all of them, Yakuza's got the best, man. It doesn't matter what you're pulling out of
it. It has the best visuals.
It doesn't matter what the fuck you're pulling out of that damn water. It's epic.
Yeah, it is.
Man.
What?
I was reminiscing in my head about how
never beating Yakuza.
You're right. I know. I need to play it. I need to beat it.
And then, of course, games like Madden let you live more of a fantasy where I can't go out there and throw a football like Tom Brady, or catch a ball like a Megatron. Well, Megatron's retired, but like a professional wide receiver. Megatron was the nickname of Calvin Johnson.
Okay, I was like, please tell me that's his real last name.
No,
Yeah, I definitely understand that there was a short period of my life where I was very into football. Not now. Let me explain. I know. Let me explain.
you're about to have. I was about to say you got to explain.
Okay, so me.
If you say football is soccer, I'm gonna come over this table. Okay.
No, I'm talking,
Okay.
I'm talking about Madden. Whichever Madden was
You
on the
were
Wii.
obsessed with Madden. Now,
Yes.
being obsessed with Madden is not the same thing as being obsessed with football.
I know. Let me explain. So I'd get on the phone with my friend, and we both load up the game at the same time, and he'd pick his team, and I'd pick my team because Madden didn't have internet.
Was this like PS2?
This was on the Wii.
On the Wii.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so
I didn't even know Madden came out on the Wii.
yeah, and so since there was no internet co-op player thing, we would just talk to each other as we played each other's teams in Madden. Now, nothing would be the same plays or anything like that, but it was
What? So, okay, let me get this straight.
Mhm.
You would call up your friend,
Yep.
and you would both play Madden
Correct.
on the Wii,
Correct.
which didn't have online co-op or PvP.
For Madden, correct.
Yes, probably, or anything, probably. And then you would both pick a team
Mm-hmm.
and play against the other person's team, but you weren't actually playing against each other.
Correct. That is
That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard, and I just put mustard on Doritos.
that's the weirdest thing you ever heard. Okay.
As far as what? Why?
I don't know. I did the same thing when I played.
Why?
I don't know. It's just how I connected with my
That's the
friends.
weirdest thing I've ever. You could go outside and actually play.
They weren't in this particular state. They were in a different state.
So they're okay. Continue. Sorry.
That was the end of the story.
Holy crap!
That was it.
That is strange.
I guess it's strange.
That
yeah.
no, that is strange.
Is it?
Okay, let me tell you.
Okay.
What if when I was like, back in the Wii era, right?
Mhm.
If me and my friend played Madden, okay,
Okay.
and then I would call him up,
Mhm.
and we would talk, and I would play like the Packers, and he would play the Panthers, and then I would select my opponent as the Panthers, and he would select his opponent as the Packers, and then we talked and played and pretended like we played each other.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird. That's
It's not normal.
okay. I mean, it's interesting. I'll give you that.
I
I don't even want to. Obviously, it's not a bad thing, but very strange. You didn't. I guess neither one of you had a PS3 or an Xbox or PC or anything.
No, not at that particular era. No.
Very strange.
Yep.
Very strange.
Okay. Well,
Why didn't you?
I'll keep the rest of those stories
That's
myself. Then.
no. I want to hear them.
they get
If
weird.
I can admit that I've put mustard onto Doritos before, then and open up, then you will be able to open up and tell about your weird game things.
I would talk on the phone with a friend while we both tried to sync up into the same lobby to play Monster Hunter on 3DS.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's completely different.
yeah.
I can even understand why did you have to? Why not just call him? Or
What?
why not just play Madden at the same time? Why did you have to do all the extra steps of picking the same teams and pretending like you were playing each other?
I don't know. I think we just wanted to have, because we didn't have a PC or anything to play games with or whatever, and so I guess that's just how we wanted to interact more.
I guess so. The Wii strikes again, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I guess it does.
I don't know how to follow that. Flight Sim is another simulation game that I've played. I didn't play a ton of, but I put 5, 6, 7 hours into this year.
I want to play that game, but if I'm going to play that game, damn it, I'm going to play it right.
Are you going to get a Flight Sim?
I don't want
A
one.
flight stick?
I think it'd be awesome to have one on and play it, but I think it'd be fun I'd give it probably maybe about a month, and then I'd I'd be done with it.
I mean, a month can be a lot of gaming depending on how much you can put 5 to 10 hours or of gaming a day, or you can play it once for 1 hour in a month.
That's true. I have heard of people that are actually pilots now do some, not obviously they don't do their test or anything, but they do practice in.
Yes, it's a flight simulator.
Yeah.
It's like literally what it's made for.
Yeah.
That's not, they've done that on all of them.
I know. It's just crazy to see it, when they're like, yeah, I got all my flying hours and what?
Yeah, that's very common.
It's like, that's cool.
It's like that before it is a game almost.
True.
It's so beautiful. I can't believe how pretty that game is.
It is insane. It's really cool. It makes me wish I could be a pilot, but I can't because they won't.
You can be a pilot.
No, they want you to have better vision to be a pilot.
You could
just lie. That makes sense.
Yeah. You can just lie. You can memorize all the vision tests.
That makes sense. We have a friend, and they.
We have a friend.
Yes, I know.
Are you my friend?
Yeah. We have a friend, and he, without giving away too much,
it made zero sense.
Without giving away too much details, all I'm going to say is he was trying to become a pilot, and
what?
I'll tell you after. He was trying to become a pilot, and he didn't want them to know that he wore glasses, and so he wore contacts to the test and tried taking it, and then they took the test, and after they're like, "Son, you wear glasses, don't you?" And he goes, "Yeah." They're like, "All right."
What? That doesn't make any sense.
He was in the military. So
were his contacts dog shit?
Apparently,
did they not work? Was he like leaning up to look at it?
I don't know all the details.
Son, you got E wrong.
I don't know. All I know is he tried to become a pilot, and they were like, "Nope, not with that eyesight."
Huh?
And it's like, okay.
We actually don't know that many people. Actually, we know a decent amount of people that wear glasses, but not a ton that I would consider a close friend. Okay, I'm interested now, but obviously not gonna dock somebody right here on the podcast. This game, I mean, maybe tell them to play this game because this game is awesome. It's really, really in depth. It's difficult, but I think it's difficult because you have to put time into it, just like real flying.
Ain't that
You're
true,
not gonna
man?
hurt anybody or yourself.
True.
I think that
It does.
It's really good.
It does make me realize. I know it takes a lot of kahunas and a lot of knowledge to fly a plane.
Oh my gosh!
It's
yes.
not just like Denzel in that movie, which is a good movie.
No, he actually did that. They were just filming that, and they just so happened to catch Denzel Washington flipping a plane.
Holy shit, that'd be awesome.
People died.
Did they though?
I don't remember. The only thing I remember was that he was drunk or something.
Yeah, it's like I landed the
was like-
plane. Yeah.
I really don't remember anything about that
I
movie.
don't remember anything other than Denzel Washington's a pilot, and I was like, that's cool. Yeah, it really makes you. The flight simulator really makes you realize how many damn buttons and shit they
You
got.
can't even push all of them in the game.
Yeah, you
You
can.
can push a lot of them, but there are some that I don't know if they're like for your co-pilot or something, or they're not relevant.
Who knows?
But there are definitely some buttons you can't push.
There's a lot of stuff that has to go right before you hit that autopilot button, though. That's for sure.
You can make it. You do. You can make it easier though. There are different levels. Like you can set it to like advanced. I'm saying like too much. You can set it to advanced, which is minimal AI assistance, and then you can set it to low, which or whatever you want to call it, novice. I guess would be a good way to put it, and have most or all of the AI settings enabled, which is really cool. I tried to keep it as high, with the minimal amount of help. But damn, if it wasn't hard with minimal AI support, just remembering what to do and pushing. I started off trying to play this game with the mouse and keyboard because I don't know why I didn't think about you have to pull back on the stick to launch. So you would put I think it automatically sets the stick to the directional arrows. So I'd push down the back button, and it would just pull back immediately all the way.
Dang.
So you had to use pressure sensor or press your key at a certain pressure to pull back, and that was a nightmare. That was an absolute
Oh,
nightmare.
yeah, I'm sure.
So I switched to controller.
That makes
my
sense.
Xbox controller pretty much immediately.
When
It
do
was
we-
better, but still really hard. I would like to try with the Flight Stick too, but I know they're not cheap and they aren't always easy to find.
That's also, yes, both those things are true. When are we going to get a flight attendant simulator? Nothing weird, just
You probably look on Steam, you can find a flight attendant simulator.
probably. that would be cool. Now
That's next month's free Epic game.
no, I'm thinking about that'd be cool to have a flight, like how you got Roller Coaster Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon,
Flight Tycoon,
like Planet Zoo. Yeah, it'd be cool to like manage a airport managing.
I don't think it would.
Managing an airport, and then you also fly the planes, and then inside the planes you can like.
Well, the reason we could talk about Roller Coaster Tycoon and all this, I guess that's kind of a simulation game because you're like a park. I don't know. We can talk about it, but the reason I think people like those games is because people like the zoo and people like roller coasters. I don't think anyone's like, yeah, man, I sure do like going to the airport. It takes 15 hours to get there, and I was shit fire. It only cost me $500, but I got there in a day.
You're not wrong.
I could have driven there in 2, but it would have cost me $50.
It's like, oh man, my TSA agents are real not happy right now. I got to make sure they get enough breaks.
You have personal TSA. Oh, right. If you were the manager,
yeah, in the airport,
they're putting their hands on their guns a little too much.
Yeah. Oh man, I can speak to Planet Zoo. I've been playing that here and there, and damn, those animals are smart as hell. My meerkats keep getting out of the damn cage.
I don't think it takes that much intelligence to crawl over a fence.
Yeah, apparently I didn't put the right barriers on the inside. And
do they have like meerkat barriers?
Apparently, yeah, for all the animals and stuff.
Okay.
Then I have
Wait, all the animals use meerkat barriers?
No, the meerkats use
tigers. Are meerkats the ultimate animal? Are we being watched right now by meerkats?
No,
ladies and gentlemen, they're not. There's not lizard people. Obama wasn't a lizard; he was a meerkat. Spread it online. r/gaming.
Yeah, I got some kind of monkeys, whatever, and I built their little climbing thing too high, and they were able to jump over they jumped over the fence, and they were harassing my guests.
That's funny. As long as they're not like, oh wait, you're what?
They were harassing my guest.
Okay, I thought you said. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you said. Just as long as they're not like baboons.
No.
Then harassing would turn into murdering.
No, these were just little cute monkeys, and the little people were coming over there to get them, and they tried capturing them, and they're like, they can't get them. Send more vets, and
send the military.
3 vets had to go over there, and one, because you can zoom in and see all this, and they're running after it trying to get it, and one vet just pulls out a trank gun and tranks it, and just like scoops it into the thing, and then puts it
360 no scope
and puts it back in the habitat. And I'm like, damn, Planet Zoo, this is crazy. And you
should have built your habitat better.
I should have built it better. And so I went and deleted some of their habitat, so they have less trees now, and they are not happy about it.
Well, you can have less trees, or you can be Harambe 2.0.
Yeah, at least they're little cute monkeys. But people were like, man, they left reviews, and they were like, I liked it better with more trees. And I was like, damn it, I'm not doing good on the results.
Fine, we're gonna put a bunch of trees in there. Just let it go wild, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Planet of the Apes 3.
And then I thought about doing an alligator pit, and then the water.
You gotta have an alligator pit.
Well, yeah, but it's a pain to get the gate for the people to come in so they can feed the gators, and then got to make sure the water doesn't get out and make sure the gators. The building is awesome. It's really cool to be able to build a zoo to this level, but damn, that shit's hard sometimes.
Yeah, I want to play this game. I played a ton of I almost said Animal Crossing Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon when I was on the PC as a kid.
Oh yeah,
that was one of the very few good PC games that I played. Same thing for Zoo Tycoon. I just said Zoo Tycoon. Same thing for
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
There we go. I almost said Railroad Tycoon.
Hey man,
that's a real thing.
We're on to some really good ideas. Railroad and airports.
I also played Lemonade Tycoon on my phone like 10 years ago.
Hold up, what?
Yeah, I don't know if it's still a thing.
Is that like the burger ones where you're giving out burgers and stuff, or is it?
What is that? I mean, like
you make burgers and you give them to people? Like
I ain't giving shit. Baby, I'm a tycoon. You think I'm giving away lemonade?
When I say giving, I mean they're giving you money. It's like you make the burgers.
Like a transaction?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I don't think this is the same thing. This is it's a management sim like the other tycoon games. You can make like a formula and stuff like that.
Yeah, mine's not that in depth. You just put the patty with the meat and give it to the people, and they give you money.
Way too much of that game. I think it was an iPhone game from years ago. Definitely not as good as the others as in depth. I want to play Planet Coaster. That looks cool. But then Epic just gave away Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 for free.
So you got at least you got a roller coaster fix there.
Yeah, maybe I'll get Planet Zoo eventually. It's not too much money.
You have you have Planet Coaster.
I know.
Oh,
I said I said Planet Zoo.
Oh, my bad. I misheard you. Yeah, I was like, you own that game. Yeah.
The planet is a zoo.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. You hear we live in a society?
Oh man, and time is a
society of more like a zoo.
Whoa. I do like some of the online stuff for Planet Zoo.
You got
you can
PvP.
Kinda. There's a market. There's like a third party or not a it's
like on Steam, like a Steam market, like Artifact.
I don't know what market it accesses.
Can I
but
sell my elephants?
Yeah, you can. Like you can trade and sell.
How many? So I just found out that meerkats are like the top of the food chain. Before that information gets out, how many meerkats can I get for an elephant? What's the transaction rate?
20 meerkats.
That seems kind of low.
20 meerkats for a baby elephant. You can get 200 meerkats for a full-grown elephant.
The conversion rate doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't have to. It's Planet Zoo.
But I got to get on it right now before they figure out that it doesn't make any sense.
That's right.
Those games have always appealed to me, although I haven't played a lot of them in years and years, really, since I played way too much of that Lemonade Tycoon. You start out as like a kid selling lemonade at a lemonade stand, and then you grow it into a lemonade stand empire. It's great.
That's awesome.
Definitely. If it's still out there, I'd recommend it for a fun, dumb tap game is basically what it is.
Okay.
A little more advanced than most of those.
I'll have to look it up. That sounds pretty good.
Can they hear me die?
Mm-hmm. They can hear you dying.
Still have Corona after 2 months.
Wait, what?
I gave it to Trump.
Oh.
Gave it to Melina, and she gave it to Trump.
Do it.
Moving on. We have nothing to move on to. Shit. Oh wait, did you see that Farmville is shutting down?
What? No.
Yeah, man. The greatest simulation game of all time.
Not gonna lie.
Back in the day when I was craving a new Harvest Moon game, there might have been Animal Crossing. When I wasn't playing Animal Crossing before Stardew Valley, I played Farmville for about a week.
I had to get my mom off this, man. She was hardcore addicted to the green.
No.
Just
of like, all the things to be addicted to.
Just, man, like, oh, man. I remember people in my school, they'd be like,
yo, mom, your mom keeps sending me Facebook invitations. Tell her I don't care about her farm.
No, it was like a thing. It was like a status at school to be like, yo,
it was
man.
A status. What kind of school did you go to where your farm bill indicated your social status?
Forget how much drugs you can sell, how much money you had, what car you drove, what clothes you wear. It was, yo, man, you got that max level farm?
You got that cabbage?
You got that? How much money your cabbage selling for?
Why are you asking about my mom's cabbage? What does that mean?
What? And you'd always be like, yo, man, stop sending me Farmville invitations. Oh, I didn't play the damn game.
I think that's one of the main reasons I haven't deleted my Facebook. I need to. But like years ago when oh my gosh, probably 5+ years ago when I stopped using Facebook, I think one of the main driving factors might have been people sending me Farmville invitations.
Yeah, back in the day on Facebook, for those of you that don't know, for some crazy reason, you used to have like widgets or apps on your page, so you could have. I think
they're still there because Farmville 2 and 3, Jordan. Farmville 3 is about to come out.
What?
One of the main reasons, apparently, that Farmville is shutting down is because Flash is shutting down.
Well, yeah, I knew that was out the door pretty quick. Let me look at Farmville 3 and see how far these graphics have come.
One time, one of my friends used to send me texts, or I think it was text, but he would send texts to people, and I was one of them. That's a weird way to put that. Yo, man, you should like my Instagram posts and stuff. So I unfollowed him.
Fair enough.
I don't care. I ain't about that life. I ain't doing none of this like for like.
Like for like, follow for follow. I'm trying to get Instagram clout so I can become popular so my mom will love me.
I'm not going to like your plate of Olive Garden spaghetti.
Yeah, ain't that. At least we've moved on from Foodgram to Thoughtgram.
I think that Foodgram is still alive and kicking.
I don't
I bet it is.
Probably.
It's just gross now.
Well, man, you can play Farmville 3 on your phone. I might stop doing this. I mean, I might get my little itch. Hang on, shut
Wait,
down.
this will give you an itch?
No, like
It's supposed to scratch the itch. It's not supposed to give you an itch.
I misspoke.
I think that's an STD. Have you played Genshin Impact?
I have.
Okay,
I do play Genshin Impact.
Oh, he's an active user.
I'm an active user
Farm-
of Genshin Impact.
I'm just gonna look at Farmville
I don't know if is it shutting down in the App Store
on
too.
the Google Play Store.
Am I gonna have to download the APK?
I have no idea. Oh my, dude! Nobody that's ever played, no one that actively plays, I should say, Farmville in 2020 knows what the hell an APK is.
No. Also, this post title.
An APK is like when you download an app, not through a third party, basically.
When you download an app, not from the Google Play Store. You're right. You're right. So
You're confusing them.
this. What's it called? What's the thing? The title of an article. What's that called?
Headline?
That, yeah. Farmville got hit by 2022. And it's, 2, like TOO. But
Why would it be? Oh, well, yeah. What else kind of two would it be?
a wrong kind if they were.
That's how you spell two.
Apparently, if they're wrong. So apparently there's more than one Farmville 2. Hold on. There was
Don't someone in the dark web over there.
Farmville 2 Tropical Escape. There was Farmville 2 Country Escape. And
Is Farmville original
2.
Night Country Escape?
I don't know, man. I can't go any deeper than I already am right now. They'll get me.
Okay.
I'm already. Oh man. I feel sorry for the person that had to write this article.
Yeah, they're probably dead.
I mean, she looks alive. It was written 5 days ago.
On the inside.
Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely.
Look at the eyes, no soul.
That's right. But what do you want to know about Genshin Impact? You've been seeing
I just randomly saw it. I don't care about it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We can talk about it another time because that is not a simulation game.
No, it is not. It is a single player, and we'll get into it later.
You didn't bring up Genshin Impact when we were talking about what we've been doing this week.
I didn't play it this week, so I didn't bring it up.
I guess technically, well, yeah, I guess that's technically true.
Like I played it last week.
It is Monday.
Yeah, nothing of note has really happened. I've got more Weeaboo cards. I'm excited for more Weeaboo cards to come out in the future.
What about the Sims? You've been playing? No. You want to talk about the Sims at all? Or?
Yeah. I played a ton of 1, 2, and 3.
I remember when I was in probably middle school, the Sims was kind of the cool game to play.
Oh yeah.
And people were like, "Oh man, you're not grown up enough to play the Sims." Shut up, Kyle.
Yeah, they're little.
The bad guy's always Kyle.
City fuck the where their little made up language.
Was that what?
That was Somalian or whatever they call it.
Somalian is a real language.
No, it's not.
They speak it in Somalia.
Sorry for our Somalia listeners.
That might have been fake, but I'm gonna go with
it. Yeah.
So there's a lot of pirates in Somalia.
I like pirates.
That's like what that. Now these are actual pirates that are will murder you and stuff. Not this ain't like One Piece or Captain Jack Sparrow. They have guns as well.
Fair enough.
AK-47s.
I know, not like cute guns. Yeah.
Not exactly. Not cute guns.
No, I played a ton of The Sims 1, 2, and 3. A lot of The Sims City and Sim City Builder. And it was, I don't know, it's always been a series that's been really.
I forgot about those city builder games.
Mm-hmm. They kind of got their spunk from the Tycoon games.
Spunk? What the actual?
Not spunk, but inspiration. I'm not talking about dirty spunk.
Don't say dirty spunk.
Yeah,
please never say that combination of words again.
I probably won't. Hopefully not.
Got their
inspiration from the Tycoon games.
You were using spunk as a simile for inspiration.
Yeah,
simile.
No, but to answer your question, yes,
it's not the right simile. It's definitely not the right word.
But I get what you're saying. Yes, I have been and do sometimes. I'll be like, yeah, man.
Don't ever. Just don't ever use the word spunk. Ever.
Okay.
Literally ever.
Okay, I understand. So, the SimCity games were fun. I played a ton.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm just thinking.
Okay. I probably played more of Sims 3 than I did of any of the others.
Uh-huh.
And it was really cool just to be able to do they introduced a lot of new stuff in Sims 3, and I know they completely overhauled it for Sims 4. And it's one of those games where I've thought about going back, and I know EA all the time is like, yo man, got a sale on Sims.
Synonym. That's the word I was trying to think of. It drive me insane. Yeah.
Were you ever big into these games? Ever played a lot of them?
No, I wasn't cool enough, man.
Oh.
I thought they were playing Harvest Moon.
That's probably a better game than Sims.
You can have sex in The Sims. It's bad. Anything else, though? That was the hardest cut of all time.
You're not wrong. I'm looking up these Sims 4 expansion packs.
Wait. What about... What's the Sims 4? That's right. Boom. It's like The Sims, except for it has pictures of e-girls.
Wow. Can't say I've played that expansion. We'll say that maybe I might take a gander, watch a let's play of it. Maybe some directed.
You're gonna have to go to incognito mode there.
That's definitely true. That is definitely true. I will do that. Have to use ye old Express.
Use a VPN
to check that out.
You can't say that. It sounds like we're sponsored by them now.
This Star Wars expansion, Journey to Batuu,
yes,
is not impressive looking.
Oh,
R2D2 is the wrong color.
What?
Yeah, man, he's purple.
I can't see your screen. Why you?
Here. Hang on. You gotta scroll down.
Okay. Let's scroll. This is
Sorry,
awkward.
scroll up. Scroll. It's up at the top. See there? See, look, wrong
I think
color.
it's probably just not R2D2.
No, you gotta be, man. Why else?
There were other robots that look like that aren't R2D2.
I know, but I want it to be R2D2.
Well, he's in the. You got to pay an extra $1.
That makes sense. The some of these they are really milking the actual milk out of these expansions. I was gonna say fuck, but I'm trying to curse.
You're gonna say spunk, weren't you?
No, you told me not to
They were
use that
milking
word
the spunk
anymore.
out of these expansions.
No, you told me not to use that word anymore. I'm not going to use it anymore. You know that you got Eco Lifestyle, Discover University, Island Living, Get Famous, City Living, Get Together, Get to Work, whatever else some of these are. They're weird, man. I probably should still play The Sims 4.
Wait, why? Why should you play it? Like you're obligated.
It looks like it'd be a fun game.
Okay, so you want to play it or you should play it? Boom.
Whoa,
Psychology.
Man.
What do you? Is this not like this? Is like when they asked that guy, "Are you a pedophile?" and he stuttered.
Whoa, damn,
What do
man,
you-
that's not the same thing.
What is it, do you want to play it or
Yes,
not?
I want to play it.
You were like,
Damn. All right. Whoa. I'm sorry. I didn't answer fast enough for you. Yes, I want to play The Sims 4. It looks interesting to me, but I don't know if I want to. If I could get the base game and a lot of expansions together, bundled together for a cheaper price than just paying however much it is for just the base
So
game.
you don't want to play it then? That's what you're saying. You're taking a long time to.
If it's the right price, I'll play it.
Okay, fair enough. I mean,
Are you interested in it at all?
hell no.
Oh, actually, hang on. The things I was reading before.
You see how quickly I answered that? Are you a pedophile? Hell no.
Okay, so apparently what I was reading before were the expansion packs, not the game passes.
Oh my gosh, we can't go into this anymore.
I'm not going to. It's just, you got Parenthood, you got a whole pack that's just vampires.
Jordan, you're going into it.
I wasn't going to read all of them. I was going to read some of them.
You're-
Also, podcasting with your eyes it's closed. It's something different.
Your eyes been closed this whole. Is this why you?
No, I just now closed them now, and I don't know. I guess I
You
like
look
it
like
more.
a mom that's exhausted with her kid.
Maybe I don't like it more. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll try it for an episode. That'd be a long.
Please
time.
don't. It looks really weird. It's
Well,
kind
you
of
don't-
unsettling.
You don't have to look at me.
You
It's
look like
fine.
Ray Charles.
Well, opening my eyes now. Don't. Somebody said that I should go for Halloween, like as John Lennon.
John Lennon. The
Well,
Beatles.
Apparently,
the Beatles?
Yeah, apparently.
All right, that's
And
weird.
I was like,
why?
I don't know. They were.
Are you a John Lennon fan? Are you a Beatles fan?
I, honest to God,
If you
don't.
say you don't know who the Beatles are, I'm gonna break your neck.
What else we got to talk about?
You know who the Beatles are.
Yes.
Honestly, there's not a whole lot to talk about. We talked about, most of my favorite. I'm sure I'm remembering or misremembering or forgetting one or two games I used to play. Or I guess y'all can tell us what your favorite ones were. I wanted to talk about a little bit. I guess where is it? I wrote it down. I literally wrote it down. There it is. Apex Legends crossplay is coming out. I think the beta. Sorry, the beta. So are you excited about that? It's coming out the day this podcast comes out.
I thought it was coming out the 8th. Okay, cool.
Damn it, maybe it's coming out the 8th.
Earlier than I thought.
Let me look.
Yeah, check it out.
I think it is the 8th.
I might be wrong. I stare at a lot of stuff.
I think it is the 8th.
I kind of just zone out.
Either way, are you excited for it at all?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be... I don't have like a list of people I'm going to be playing with cross-play-wise, but it will be easier to hop on with some of the people that I don't normally get to play with. Like one of my friends is getting a PC so we can play more stuff together. Also, he has other friends that play on PC and such. But it will be
What the hell are you talking about?
Cross-play. How it's...
Yeah, I heard all that, but...
I was talking about how a friend that is going to build a PC in the future.
Okay.
So that we can play games.
I just like zoned out for a second.
But now we can, while he's building the PC, we can play Apex together. And it's easier than me buying an Xbox or him building a PC. So it's nice when cross-play's a thing and you can just sit down and play with your friends regardless of what they're on.
It says October 6th on Google. And
okay,
Google knows all. Damn it, you got me questioning my morals over here.
I'll believe, I don't know if it was your morals, but maybe information. But yeah, I'll believe Google over my own brain knowledge. Also, it's coming to Switch, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it is crossplay.
I might try it on Switch.
Wait, it's not on Switch. I wonder when it is coming out on Switch.
I don't know.
Apex Legends. Not crossplay. I mean, it is getting crossplay, but Apex Legends isn't on Switch at the moment.
Correct.
I'm definitely not going to play it on Switch.
I think I want to just try it. I mean, I know it's going to be superior on PC and much more enjoyable, much more comfortable. But it'd be cool to see.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about just if you play. I mean, you played or you tried to play The Witcher 3 and other action games with the mouse and keyboard. Why would you play an FPS with a controller? You're evolving, but backwards.
You're right. You know what? This was an opening up podcast. I'm gonna be honest. This is why I want to play Apex on the Switch. I want to see if there's some sweet motion control.
I thought you were gonna ask. I thought you were gonna say you wanted to see if there's any Mario skins. Can you imagine? That'd be just a 6 foot tall Mario just sprinting across the battlefield with his hands behind his arms.
Oh gosh!
I don't think Wraith is 6 feet tall, but you get
that'd be terrible, terrifying.
And then that event is coming up as well. That looks cool. I got some DC Comics almost crossover vibes from it. I was waiting for them to be like Batman, because the bit is called Flashpoint. There's which is a comic book series in DC. There's like one or two other DC. I don't know if they're references, but things that are like they're called the same thing as DC Comics. Which would have been really weird, but I would have been on board for it because I love DC.
Yeah, that would have been cool to get like a Flash Octane skin or like a Blood Hunter Batman skin or something, or, just throwing those out there. If they want to make those, that'd be cool. I need to look a little bit more into what they're going to do with this event. I have gotten to the point in Apex where I really hate that I miss out on some skins. So I either need to play more, get good. Well, man, some of the skins.
You're gonna have to if you do that, you're gonna have to pay for them. I know. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you want to get all the skins, or
not all of them, but some of them are just really cool. And
they're still like what, $20, right?
I think so.
For legendary.
Yeah, I think so. Some of them are only getting through the battle pass and stuff. So I guess I just need to play some more and get some of them.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I've got some people as well that I want to play for. This event looks cool. I do have to re-download Apex Legends though. I deleted it. Maybe even a couple months ago, which just now realizing means I'm probably going to have to get Origins, which is going to be really weird because I'm going to download Apex Legends through Origins. And then when all this comes out proper, I'm going to have to delete Origins again, probably Apex Legends again, so I can go get it on Steam.
Wow. So okay. That makes sense. Wait, why don't you just add it? You can add the game to launch through Steam. Just add that.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can. You can add other.
But, okay.
Yeah, you can add other game. You can add.
Okay, I believe you, but why would I do that?
So you don't have to go through the whole rigmarole of just installing the game again. You can just add the game into your Steam library and then just click it like you would any other game in your Steam library, and it'll just launch it.
This doesn't sound. There's no way that's true.
It's a thing Steam
That sounds
has.
like the thing that the other company would have to sign off on.
GOG does the same thing. It doesn't.
But so if I release a game, I have no choice but to. Steam is going to force me to people to play games through their client.
No, it doesn't play through their client. All it does is give you a shortcut to click on it.
But I'll have the Apex game on my desktop. I'm not going to have to go through Origins every time.
Well, no, then there's no reason for you to reinstall it through Steam.
I don't want it to be on. I don't want to have Origins installed on my computer.
Oh, okay. It just sounds like a bunch of rigmarole just to have.
What do you mean?
It just sounds like a bunch of trouble, literally just not to have Origins on your
It's
computer.
like 3 clicks.
I know, but still, why would you? If you already have it installed, why would you uninstall it?
I don't have it installed.
I'm talking about. You said you're going to install it to do this event.
Yeah, if I want to try this out, I'm going to. Unless you can do it through Steam. If Steam lets you do that, which sounds insane. Sounds like something that the developer of the game would have to enable.
No, it's literally.
That sounds illegal.
It's how? That makes no sense at all.
If I don't want you to be able to play a game through Steam, I purposefully made my game unavailable on Steam. How can they legally put it on there?
It's not being put on Steam. You are putting.
But you're playing it through Steam.
You're not playing it through Steam.
If you go into Steam to launch the game, you're playing it through Steam.
No, because
that is 95% of the way there.
No, it's literally the concept of it is Steam wanted you to have all your stuff, and GOG does the same thing.
But those companies had to sign off on it.
No,
we reported on this news last year.
What I'm saying is
because EA did a bunch of same thing happened with Nvidia. A shit ton of companies were pissed as hell when they found out you could launch their games through that service, and they didn't know about it.
Well, I'm sure they know about it because
then why?
Why would they? I don't know.
Then they're making a big deal about being able to play the game on Steam, downloading
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Most EA games aren't available on Steam.
Well, I know that and understand that. All I'm saying is it's an option on Steam to take.
I'm sure it's an option, but that sounds like something that the developer would have to enable. And even if you're probably right, but it just sounds kind of strange to me. But I still don't want to have Origins on my PC. Steam is a much better. We talked about this earlier with the Reddit. Steam is the best, by far and away, the best launcher, and I don't think EA Origins is even like the third or fourth best. And when you have to update a game, I would have to go through Origins. Auto updates on Origins just sometimes don't work. In fact, they usually don't work for me for some reason. So there's a bunch of reasons I don't want.
True.
I just don't like Origins.
Fair enough. There's nothing.
And
wrong
it's
with
not.
that.
It's not. You said going through the hassle. It's not really a hassle. It's just like 3 clicks.
I know.
I click install. I click uninstall. I click uninstall on EA Origins or whatever it's called. Then I go on Steam and click install on Apex.
True. I guess it's just.
At most, it's a lot of gigabytes. It's a lot of data, but we have plenty of data.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's just we think differently, and that's.
I mean,
fine.
I don't like. You've got.
I know.
I mean, I'll come in your room and you'll have. No, not even exaggerating, 20 browsers open.
That is true.
Like a lunatic. Not only will you have 20 or tabs, not browsers, and then you'll have like Firefox open and Internet Explorer, whatever they call it now, open. And then I have like a hyper curated YouTube subscription list. I only have the games on my desktop that I'm playing at the moment. I put all of my game launchers on my my taskbar at the bottom. It's the same reason people that are mad at the Epic Store and they're mad at the Origin Store and they're mad at the Rockstar Store. It's just unnecessary clutter. It takes up room on my PC. It doesn't work as well as Steam. It's just personal preference.
True.
If it's available on Steam, I want to play it on Steam.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. It is a drag to have all these launchers sometimes, especially when you forget to open one of them and a game doesn't update. That's the worst.
Yeah, exactly. And Steam just works so well. If a game is available on Steam and I don't already have it, that's my go-to place.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think that's most people's go-to places. It's the reason.
If I don't get it on console, I want it on Steam.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the reason why Steam's been so successful all these years, and that's why. I mean, EA is definitely not trying to replicate it, especially with them being merged together with Game Pass now, and everybody's trying to get a little piece of the pie that Steam has going on, and maybe one day they'll catch up. Hopefully, probably. You never know.
I mean, yeah, it would definitely be nice if the others. I swear I muted this thing. It would be nice if the others were better. Steam could push those to be better, and they're not unusable by any means. But they don't have the interface in Steam is great. The usability is great. Of course, the achievement system is good, and then you can do reviews. It's way, way, way ahead of the curve on anything, and that includes the Xbox Store, PlayStation Store, the eShop, etc., and so on.
I almost definitely. That's going to be it for this episode, though. Y'all can hear us again on our previous episodes or whatever we're going to release on Friday. You can reach out to the show on Twitter at A Dialogue Tree, and that's also our Instagram handle, A Dialogue Tree. If you want to email the show, you can, adialoguetree@gmail.com. If you want to reach out to Ryan on Twitter, it's going to be at Ryan Divisions. If you want to reach out to me on Twitter, it's going to be at Swaylock, and all these things are going to be in the description as always.
Yeah, man. You can also, of course, check out the podcast on your podcast app of choice, iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, etc., and so on. If you would like or prefer a service and we don't have it, and our podcast is not on it, we can do our best to get it on there. Of course, YouTube is always a place that you can check us out. You can subscribe, like, comment, etc., and so on. Once again, tell us your favorite simulation game, or why we're wrong on our opinions. Of course, you can always email us all this stuff too. Tell us ideas for a podcast, etc., and so on. I still don't know how to end a podcast.
After all this time, you think we figure it out, but I kind of just like going like this.